Welcome back to the Pig Room, you guys, or welcome to the Pig Room if you are new here. For today's video, we are going to be doing yet again another cage renovation video. I know you guys love these, so I'm super excited for it. I actually did not intend on filming this video just yet, but some things got mixed around, so this is why this video is actually happening this week. The video I had originally planned on doing this week is going to be postponed to next week, which is actually how to build a custom litter box, so get excited for that one. But today we are going to be doing a cage renovation video, but not just one cage. We are going to be doing 2 cages, which I'm super excited for. As you guys know, Billy and Ollie have been with me for the last couple months. They are my most recent rescues that I've done. If you guys want to go ahead and check out their rescue stories, I will link them up above and also down below. Now, Ollie's cage was only supposed to be a temporary setup, but he has been in here for a little over a month or 2, so it's kind of turned into a semi-permanent situation, but it's just not working out for me because when it comes to actually vacuuming this room, his cage is obviously dead center in the middle of the room. It's like he's on an island and it just gets in the way. It doesn't work out for me. But also with Billy's cage, it works, I must say. I really do like it right there, but having him next to the girls, I find that he does a lot of bar biting, so I don't really like that. It gets him kind of agitated and worked up. Before we jump into today's video and doing the makeover, I want to go ahead and give a huge thanks to today's sponsor, Petcube. You guys know how much we miss our pets when we are not home. There is always an urge of wanting to know what they are up to at all times, and now you can with Petcube's camera. Not only is this camera amazing with its multiple features, but it is super user-friendly with its easy setup. By downloading the Petcube app from the App Store and following a few simple instructions, your camera can be set up and ready to use in less than 5 minutes. What I really love about this camera is that it comes with a magnetic feature that can be placed onto anything metal, or even if you don't have anything metal, it comes with a super handy metal attachment which can stick to just about any surface. I decided to place my camera on top of the new cage so I can monitor the boys while they're in their new cage. Having this camera gives me total peace of mind because I can easily look at my phone to see what they are up to and make sure they haven't gotten into any trouble like sneaking into each other's cages. This camera is equipped with 180-degree view, so you can guarantee to be able to see your pet from all angles. It comes with a premium 2-way audio feature where you can hear your animals or speak to them while you are away. It also has a capability of 8x digital zoom, so you can really check on your pets. And as if it couldn't get any better, there's also a night vision mode that allows you to see your pets even in the darkest of nights. So if you guys are interested in purchasing a Petcube camera for yourself, I have a 5% discount code which is on the screen now and also in the description below, and thank you again to Petcube for sponsoring today's video. It's been working out pretty well for him. I mean, compared to his previous situation with him living in a rat cage, I think this is a much better setup and he does not have any complaints. But you guys know me, I love to spoil my piggies, and also he needs some neighbors. Not some friends yet, soon, but he needs a neighbor that he can obviously socialize with. Him being in the center of the room, he doesn't get much socialization other than hearing and smelling the piggies. So now is our chance to go ahead and get him a nice neighbor who's going to be Mr. Billy over there. And here is Ollie, just so you guys know, he is doing super well. He's just munching on his morning pellets, looking cute as ever. He loves to eat his pellets while he's inside of his house, so he feels super safe and secure. It's literally the cutest thing ever. So I'm just gonna leave him be and just let him munch down while we go ahead and show off Billy. Here is Mr. Billy. As you guys can tell, he is so freaking friendly. He is so incredibly sweet. I love him to death, honestly. Literally the best decision ever to go ahead and keep him. I mean, you guys know he came from a fish tank. If you guys are new here and you're like, what? Yeah, go ahead and check out that video because he lived in a fish tank, a 10-gallon fish tank for basically all of his life, which was insane. Interesting video to watch, so go ahead and check it out. But he has been living in a 3x4 CNC cage with me for the last couple months since I've gotten him, and he has been loving the space. So many popcorn, so many zoomies. But what my plans are for this video and cage makeover is going to be actually moving him into this space right here. Now he is going to be downgrading by 3 square feet, so he's going to be living in a 3x3 instead of a 3x4. All of my single males are currently living in 3x3s, and it's a perfect size for one single pig. So it's not like he's going to be losing like that much space where it's going to be like too small for him. It's a perfect size, so it's going to be great for him. So Billy's going to be under here. Obviously we have to move all those support beams and stuff like that so we can actually put his cage underneath there. And then for Ollie's case, we're actually going to go ahead and put him up against Billy's cage. I may, however, just bring Billy up a little bit so that way we can have their cages kind of along this way and I don't have to like climb like inside of there to actually clean it because that would be pretty difficult. As you can see, Billy is wanting to get to Wanda. You want some girlfriends? I'm sure you do, but I do not want any babies. So I think this is going to be a much better situation for both of them, mainly because they're both going to be, you know, neighbors with each other, and having 2 boys next to each other I think is a much better situation than a boy and a girl. Because again, as you can see, he is just bar biting and wanting to get to her nonstop. So my first plan of action is going to be destructing this cage right here. It's all kinds of zip tied and connector pieces all with each other and support beams. So it's going to take me some time. So I'm just obviously going to time lapse this, but we'll move Billy into his carrier, remove all these items so everything's clean, wipe everything down, sanitize it. We'll probably end up using the same chloroplast as well, just because it will fit into a 3x3. I just have to make some little cuts in the corners right there. But yes, let's go ahead and start deconstructing this. Also move out the hay bins and let's get started. Alrighty guys, so I just finished building their cages. Now, I must say, this seems like it's gonna be another temporary situation, because as you saw, I didn't have any chloroplast to kind of complete an entire base. So this again is just, it's gonna change eventually, but it is for the time being a lot better of a situation for the both of them, especially for Ollie being able to have a neighbor and have some company. So my plans are to have Billy on this side and Ollie on this side. Ollie loves dark places, being cozy, so having this kind of shade underneath the girls' cages is gonna be really good for him. They've got their hidey houses, toys, treats, food, hay, water bottles, pig mats, so they are all good to go. The only thing left to do is just go ahead and put in the boys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab Ollie first, put him on this side, and then we'll grab Billy and see how they do with each other. Are you ready to go inside your new cage? You can finally have a neighbor, buddy. There you go, mister. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab Billy, who is in his carrier. Alrighty, there is Mr. Billy going in. He doesn't realize yet that there's a pig right next to him. A little bit of a change where he came from. I am just genuinely curious to know how they are going to do next to each other. It seems like Ollie is just minding his own business, doing his own thing over there in his cave. Billy is exploring. This is gonna be a much simpler setup for me just because getting rid of that cage in the middle is going to open up all this space right here, and I could finally film and set up lights and everything like that. So this is just gonna be a much better setup for not only the pigs, but also for me. What are you doing, buddy? You exploring? You like your new digs? Yes? Ollie's still over there. He's like, I don't really know if I wanna come over here yet to meet the new piggy. Ooh, I think they see each other. Maybe Ollie's thinking about it. Billy's curious. Oh. Maybe I'll move this just so they can actually see each other. Come on, boys, you gotta meet each other.